NBC7 News at 6:30. Fires continue to cause problems across the state, where over 1,400 wildfires have burned since January alone, and a water boil notice for Manatee County being rescinded. How this may affect you and more. Take a look at this video of a fire in Bradenton this afternoon. The fire taking place inside a storage facility on Manatee Avenue. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm James Hill. I just returned to the newsroom from covering a fire. This is breaking news out of Manatee County. Here is what we know right now. The Bradenton Fire Department responding to a fire at a storage facility located in the 6900 block of Manatee Avenue. When I arrived on the scene, Manatee Avenue was blocked off from 67th to Village Green. There were at least 10 fire trucks on the blocked off section of Manatee Avenue in the eastbound lanes. The BPD was working to put out the fire. Now, several firefighters were on the scene. Myself, and I ran into our chief meteorologist, Bob Harrigan. He was out there along with many people who live in the area as we all watched as the firemen worked to get the fire out. The smell was very strong in the air. Here's what one gentleman who lives in the area has to say.
We saw smoke coming. We live just a quarter mile from here. I have a son and a son-in-law that are both firefighters, Southern Manatee. So first, want to make sure they weren't here. And number two, when we heard the call, we just came up and took a look, and we saw that there was smoke coming from the units, and those units seem to be contained. So what happens is the fire spreads in the roof from one to another, and where you've got several units involved. It's nice to know that we have excellent fire departments in the area. So my son's at Southern Manatee, but we have West Manatee right up the street. So we feel pretty good about it, and those guys are certainly professional.
All right, now we asked to speak with the battalion chief of the Bradenton Fire Department at the time, and they were unavailable for comment because, as you can see, they are working on this particular fire to get things back safe and sound. Coming up tonight at 11, the latest details on the Bradenton storage fire on Manatee Avenue. You don't want to miss it. An update on yesterday's brush fire near Myakka City. The East Manatee Fire Department stating that roughly 75 acres of land that were ablaze yesterday was contained at the end of the evening. This morning, officials exhausting any fires that had flared up overnight. They were out there for about an hour. All right, First Alert Media.